Welcome back. This is Steph from Cold-Blooded Freaks, and today we are going to be talking about a gene that's been quite the hot topic lately. We are going to be talking about the zebra gene. We will be talking about the origin of the zebra gene as well as its impact on the future of the industry. The zebra gene was founded in 2005 by Adam Chesla and Steve Russis. Back then, it was believed that the zebra gene was an incomplete dominant, but later to be determined as a recessive gene. Here with me, I have a 100% het zebra as well as a pastel zebra. Both of these boys are about the same age and proven breeders. Our visual male zebra is produced by Adam Chesla, and our 100% het zebra male is produced by Jersey Guys Balls. The het zebra can sometimes be confused as a zebra, and I'll tell you why. The het zebra does have almost these visual-like zebra characteristics, but it does still carry the alien heads that the zebra does not. I have heard people say that it is a little bit hard to decipher the difference, but I think if you have them side by side, there is no question which one is which. So if you look here, you can see that this boy does have those nice long drips of the zebra, but also does have those alien heads of a normal. Compared to the visual pastel zebra that is also 100% hypo, you can see that his striping actually goes from one side to the other side and actually goes right down to the belly. Also, something with zebra, one of the characteristics that it's known for is a lighter head pattern. As you can see on this guy, he does have a more copper tone brown color to the top of his head, where the 100% het zebra has a more normal, darker color brown head. Something else that you will see in the zebra is that their striping sometimes has this cool little almost highlighter pattern within the stripe itself. It kind of brings out this nice blushing within the stripe that you don't see in the recessive. Something else that's very neat about the zebra gene is that it does bring in this beautiful copper tones. Yes, the sky being pastel does make him a little bit lighter than the average zebra single gene, but this guy has some very nice blushing and coloration on his belly and some really cool coloration on his sides that just lighten him up compared to a recessive het zebra. Another characteristic of the zebra is that the pattern, that striping, goes all the way down to the tip of the tail. If you look at the het zebra, he has a normal pattern that goes right down to his tail, but it's not striped. If you look at the tail of the zebra, you can actually see that zebra striping all the way back to the very tip of his tail, which he just seems to be covered head to toe in stripes. Even though he doesn't have any toes. Let's go online and let's discover some more zebras together. First up, we're starting with a simple zebra. This zebra was produced by Adam Chesla. She is a beautiful girl. She has the beautiful striping going down her sides and the nice dorsal pattern, but she is a perfect example of that single gene zebra. Next up is a beautiful girl, probably one of my favorites that's available on Morphmarket, and she is a fire yellow belly zebra. One of the reasons why I really like the addition of yellow belly to zebra is what it does to the belly pattern. The belly has these beautiful, almost like pixelations that kind of rise up to about the midline of the body, and then it has those beautiful zebra patternings going all the way down to the tail. The addition of fire in this combo is also very interesting because it adds these beautiful golden colorations, these golden browns as well as these golden yellows. And I love the contrast of this animal. I would love to see how it ages. I think that something that you can add to this combo that would make it even brighter would be something like lace. Yellow belly and lace working together with fire would really brighten everything up, and I just cannot wait to see what everyone does with this combination and adding it into other combinations. That being said, brings us to our next zebra. This one was produced and showcased last week with Canova. This beautiful animal is a yellow belly lace zebra. It's exactly how I would picture it, honestly. It has those beautiful highlighter colors on top that go down to the belly, and the yellow belly brings that crazy pixeling pattern up the sides, that midline again, and it just looks beautiful. The coppery colors, the golden browns, the bright dorsal, which mixed with those little bit of highlighter black zones that just kind of outline some of the pattern. I just think it looks super neat. Canova does have some big plans for this guy in the future. He does have some yellow belly lace females, I believe, that are also het zebra, so I think he is going to be working on some white lace projects with zebra. Next up brings us to Rice Reptile's new creation, which is the very similar to yellow belly, but the enchi gravel zebra. Their plan with this project is to bring this into freeway, so we should be seeing some very interesting creations from him in the future. I personally don't like enchi with zebra so far, but I think mixed with gravel and making that freeway enchi, I think that might be a good combination, but we'll see. Right now, as a single gene mixed with the gravel, I feel like it's just missing something. It's missing something that makes it pop, but I do think it has a bright future. With that said, I do see an absolutely stunning example of enchi mixed with zebra on Morphmarket. Adam Chesla has produced a beautiful Superfly enchi 100% het hypo zebra. Now, Superfly is super pastel fire mixed with enchi, so now it brings these beautiful colorations of that super pastel and those beautiful colorations and pattern reducing of enchi into the already pattern reducing zebra, and it brings these drips of black, almost golden brown into this contrasting yellow background, which I think is absolutely stunning. Again, I don't know how it ages, but it looks like it could age very well. This specific animal does have the very classic enchi, almost super pastel head, where you have that washed out center part of the head outlined by that beautiful black coloration. And I just think that this animal is a beautiful example of all these genes mixed together. The fact that this animal is 100% het hypo is very cool, because now you're adding another recessive gene that you can breed to your hypo and potentially get zebra hypos, which I think this combination in hypo can be very neat, because now you have that hypo almost diluted color with those other bright colors trying to pop through. I think it can make a very beautiful combo. And that brings us to a zebra hypo pastel that is also on Morphmarket by Adam Chesla. This beautiful boy is very bright and has this beautiful washed out gray super pastel kind of looking head, but it also has this crazy busy patterning. There's almost like these little pixels kind of in between, and I just think it looks really neat and really unique in that zebra component of this combo, because it brings all that busyness together, adds more pattern, and just makes it a very cool looking animal. Staying on that hypo trend right now, we're going to move on to a zebra ghost fire. This is by Steve Russis, and this female that he has on Morphmarket is beautiful. It has this very, very, that typical ghostly head with the zebra patterning, and it makes these very almost kind of grayish drips going down the body, but it's very clean. It's a very clean ghost, and I think the addition of fire to this combo makes it that clean. And I am excited to see some other genes mixed in with that fire and that ghost to see what really pops and what really enhances the zebra gene. Moving on to another beautiful creation by him is a zebra banana pastel. This male that he has posted on Morphmarket is a possible het ghost, but it already has those beautiful ghostly colorations from the banana. The banana with zebra almost made these kind of yellow ghostly like colors, which I think is really cool because it gives like this highlighter pattern to the face, and it gives these nice colorations of a yellow on the top, and almost kind of reminds me of a calico on the sides, which is very neat because the sides have more of this white coloration versus where the dorsal has more of a yellow coloration. It's a very cool combination, and I'm excited for its future. Another recessive gene added to zebra this year was clown. This combination was made by Canova. It was a spot-nose zebra clown. Now, this is really unique because the addition of clown to zebra adds this extra, I call it drips, he calls it barbed wire, but it's very busy. There's just more activity going down the spine, where you're kind of lacking a lot of activity going on when you have a simple clown, but adding zebra to clown adds this just extra busyness to it that looks really neat. And I think that it's going to add these crazy busy patterns, and I kind of can't wait to see if he adds this to something like xanthic in the near future, because I think it'd be really neat in black and gray. The last one we're going to be talking about for this episode is one of my favorites that I found on Morphmarket, and I'm going to tell you a little bit of why it's my favorite. But first off, it's genetics. This beautiful girl is a zebra Mojave Super Pastel, and I've always been a little bit of a sucker for a Mojave because it was one of my first ball pythons, and I don't know, I just seem to like their patterns and their colorations and other genes. And zebra didn't disappoint. Zebra mixed with these genetics seems to pop. It has these really bright, almost white colorations that kind of zigzag all over the body. And it's just super busy. I love a really busy ball python. I think it looks super neat, and especially if it ages well. One of the genes I would love mixed in with this combination would be Desert Ghost. The reason why I say that with Pastel Mojave is because I think that recessive added to this would really make everything that's already popping pop even more and clean it up and just make it very crisp and beautiful. So I am very hopeful to see what happens, and maybe someone plays with it in the future. I just cannot wait to see what the future holds for zebra. Thank you for joining us. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. In the comments below, please let us know what zebra combinations you're most interested in. Also, let us know if you guys like this kind of content and what other genes you would like us to go over. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.